Mr. Danielson will be filming us today. So thank you for being here, Bruce.
Scott Ehrisman, Sioux Falls. In 2011, a baby died at a city and state licensed daycare. The provider's license was immediately suspended while the Sioux Falls Police Department, the Health Department, investigated and monitored with the assistance of the state's attorney's office. With previous violations, it was determined that there were too many children in the care of the provider. After a 3-year investigation, it was determined that the death was accidental and the provider was charged with a misdemeanor of child neglect, filing a false report to police. She had to spend 10 days in jail and her license was revoked for life. So why bring this up? The similarities between this case and the Copper Lounge collapse are similar. Both cases, someone died. Both were licensed and permitted to do work in Sioux Falls. Both had previous violations with the city. But how do they differ? Well, there was a full-scale investigation, as there should be, of the provider by the city and the county authorities of the daycare provider. With the building collapse, only the insurance and OSHA, a federal agency, is investigating. Why? I don't know why. Either way, my point is, why on earth would we not investigate this just like we did with the daycare provider? When there's a house fire and someone dies, the police department, the fire department, they investigate. But what is even more troubling than this inaction by the city is that the city development office and the mayor would propose we use the same development company involved in this tragedy to build a taxpayer-funded parking ramp. Ludicrous. I encourage the council to not approve of this development agreement until the results of the OSHA investigation are final, or find another contractor, to be quite honest with you. And if something is found to be wrong, the city and the state's attorney need to file charges as necessary, as they did with the daycare provider. I've been talking to several different business owners downtown. This is another issue with the whole thing. One of them, who owns a restaurant downtown, told me he didn't have one single person walk through his door for 10 days. When you own a restaurant and there's no business for 10 days, that's quite a while. And I asked him, I said, what kind of contact have you had with the city or insurance companies or anything about being, subsidized for this? He says, I've had none. And he's not the only business owner I've talked to who's lost a lot of business. I have no idea. I have no idea why we wouldn't investigate this. It is something that everybody's talking about. There's still people asking the question. We understand the OSHA investigation, but no one from the city is investigating why. I don't know why. But hopefully the city council uses the power of all of your 8 votes to vote no on this development company doing any more business in this city. Thank you.
Folks, did anybody else want to engage the council? Could you put your cookies down, please? Security, escort this gentleman out, please.
Come on, Soda Pop, let's go.